White Mountains Today is presented by New Hampshire Grand. Discover New Hampshire's Grand North at nhgrand.com.
It's 22 degrees outside in North Conway Village. We have cloudy skies, and it's time to get ready for the White Mountains. This is White Mountains Today, and good morning, Mount Washington Valley. I'm Kelly Cicero here with you until 9:30. We have lots to do. We have the weather forecast, we have the event calendar, plus some special guests. We're going to be talking to Alan Breen from the Ability Plus Adaptive Sports, plus Jack Fagoni will be down from Attitash and Wildcat to talk about the awesome conditions and, of course, Super Bowl stuff going on all over the valley. So happy Super Bowl Sunday to everybody out there. A lot of parties to be had and snacks to be eaten and football to be watching. Of course, the commercials. Actually, we just took a look at that. So let's move on down because we have a lot to look at for weather-wise. We have some system stuff coming our way. We'll have full details now. It's presented by the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce. What's your adventure? Explore skiing adventures in the #1 ski town in North America as voted by readers of USA Today. Online at skinorthconwaynh.com. So we're going to start off with some pictures around, and isn't it nice to wake up this time and it's light out? And I noticed on Friday I got out around 5:30, still light out. All these minutes of sunshine are getting together, and I think we've gained an hour of sunlight on both sides since the solstice, something to that effect.
Right.
So it is a welcomed break. The birds are out and singing. Not spring yet, but it feels a lot closer.
With that said, Kelly, however, I'm not sure why, but it's dark down on the lake.
Well, they had that big hockey tournament, so it's probably lights out at Lake Winnipesaukee right now. I think they had 4,000 people out on the ice doing an ice hockey pond tournament down there. So businesses are psyched, people are psyched. The weather couldn't have been better this weekend. So they are happy down there, and next year you might want to get a team together. Wildcat Mountain, they're looking for skiers and riders today. Conditions are going to be prime. They've been out there grooming. We'll have full details in a moment. And the area temperatures, it's not too bad. 16 in Conway, 14 in Jackson, Mount Washington at 9, and Ossipee at 22. And again, we've had a warm-up already to 22 degrees, so it's on the rise. We have a pair of low-pressure systems moving into the area today. Now, they're going to phase together, and that's going to be the unsettled start to the forecast period that will give way to building high pressure. And we're going to have a pretty nice day on Monday. Cold temperatures from yesterday will rebound today thanks to the warm front associated with this low pressure progressing through the Great Lakes region. And then as we move through the day today, the secondary low over the southeastern states will lift northward, helping to push even warmer air and lots of moisture into New England. Now that's going to result in periods of snow initially mixed with rain towards the evening hours, especially down to the coast. Southwest winds will shift to the south in the afternoon, escorting the warmest air mass that will arrive by the overnight hours when the two systems combine as one stronger storm, and that's going to head northeastward towards the Canadian Maritimes. So we're expecting heaviest rain and snow to occur overnight as the system passes directly overhead, winds dropping off for a short period. The warmest temperatures of this period will occur late today, but then the cold front will sweep through, causing the mercury to fall. Now that might lead to a little bit of icing, so be aware of that. And then the low is going to lift out to the northeast. Cold front swings back through, steady, heavy precipitation, tapering to snow showers that will go through Monday morning. So again, keep an eye on the school openings as well. Depending on the amount of snow, we could get anywhere from 6 to 12 inches. Down to the coast, it's going to be a lot less. But for today, we're going to start out with the daytime hours of 1 to 3 inches. And the temperatures, as you can see, they're going to be warming up nicely. So down in Rutland, or over I should say, 36 degrees, 38 in Concord, 40 on the coast in Portland, 36 in Rumford, and over the Burlington with 34. For us today in North Conway, 32 is the expected high with winds out of the southwest, 15 to 20, so that's pretty breezy with gusts at 35. We're going to have snow, and again, starting 1 to 3, and then the heaviest stuff will come overnight. And we're expecting a total snow accumulation of 3 to 6 inches. That's going to continue through the morning, and depending, we're going to have pockets of higher snow totals than that. So 3 to 6 expected North Conway, possible 12 inches in spots. Chance of precipitation near 100%, 25 for the overnight low. And then 28 for tomorrow, winds out of the west at 10 to 15, gusting up to 30. Partly sunny, chance of snow showers in the morning, and then chance of snow 40% as it tapers off. Now looking into Tuesday, 25 degrees for the high, light and variable winds, and mostly cloudy skies. So now we're going to head to the backcountry, what we can expect as we hike up to the higher elevations. For the Mount Washington summit, we have 18 degrees expected for the high today, winds out of the west, shifting to the south, 60 to 80 miles per hour. Gusts up to 90 miles per hour over hurricane force winds up there. In the clouds with snow falling heavy at times, blowing snow. Snow accumulation is 3 to 6. It won't linger up there on the summit for very long. Wind chill 5 to 15 below. Now for the almanac information, back in 1982 and 2016, we saw the record high on top of Mount Washington, and that was 36 degrees. The record low, negative 35, and that was back in 1963. The average temperature is 5 degrees, and they're already at 6 degrees on top of the summit. Visibility 1/16 of a mile. Winds right now sustained at 61, and the pressure is rising. Wind chill negative 24 at the moment, and on the ground they have 6 inches of snow, ice, and rime with deeper drifts. Okay, quick break for us. When we return, skiers and riders, get ready. We have the report coming for you.
Experience the beauty, the adventure, and the magic of New Hampshire's Grand North. From the northern White Mountains to the Great North Woods is a wonderland filled with one-of-a-kind opportunities. Ski, zip, and relax at Bretton Woods and the Omni Mount Washington Resort. Discover the world of winter above treeline on the Mount Washington Auto Road. Explore nature with the Appalachian Mountain Club. New Hampshire's Grand North is home to famous attractions like Santa's Village and the Mount Washington Cog Railway. And it's a pristine natural landscape with endless opportunities for activities like snowmobiling, ice fishing, cross-country skiing and snowshoeing, fat biking, and more. Dotted by villages filled with unique lodging, shopping, and dining experiences, New Hampshire's Grand North has so much to discover. Plan your winter getaway today at nhgrand.com.
Here's a place you'll love, the Shovel Handle Pub. 3-story dining in a post and beam barn that's unique, warm, and inviting. Yankee cuisine creatively prepared. Appetizers like loaded nachos and shrimp scampi pizza. Entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, blackberry barbecue ribs, chicken and dumplings, and farm-to-table specials. Live music and a great bar for hanging with friends. And what a location! At the base of Black Mountain Ski Area, up a country road from beautiful Jackson Village and minutes from North Conway. Make it a vacation. The Shovel Handle Pub is on the premises of Whitney's Inn, featuring 27 rooms, 8 suites, and 2 cabins, all renovated with modern amenities for luxurious comfort. Alpine and cross-country skiing, hiking, and fishing are all right outside the door, and it's won the Wedding Wire Bride's Choice Award for wedding venue 2 years in a row. Or try the nearby Inn at Jackson, combining Victorian charm and character with masterful modern updates in the heart of the village. Learn more at whitneysinn.com.
Snow's here. Let's go outdoors. Join an Appalachian Mountain Club adventure program in the White Mountains. Packages include snowshoe and spa, lodge to hut tours, learning outdoor skills, and a whole week of family activities during winter break. Everybody's welcome, from beginner to advanced levels. Stay overnight at the AMC Joe Dodge Lodge in Pinkham Notch or AMC Highland Center Lodge in Crawford Notch and get gear demos for free, including backpacks, boots, poles, snowshoes, and more. Visit outdoors.org today or call AMC Reservations at 603-466-2727. Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach.
Welcome to the Hartman Model Railroad and Toy Museum, an amazing world of miniature landscapes constructed over 5 years, featuring 11 train layouts and 15,000 items spread over 5,000 square feet. Give the button one press and send the trains on their way through detailed replicas of places nearby and far away. Stroll through the history of collectible toys, including planes, boats, automobiles, and other model exhibits. The museum is great for all ages. It's an inexpensive break from outdoor activities and a wonderful option on bad weather days. In the spring, summer, and fall seasons, you can even ride the outdoor train. It's 1 mile long and free with the purchase of a souvenir. The Hartman Railroad is also home to New England's largest hobby shop. You'll find trains, cars, planes, rockets, puzzles, and more, plus everything you need to put them together. The shop was the proud recipient of the Markland Dealer of the Year Award for 2005. Go to hartmanrr.com for a list of layout, classes, and special events.
Play the White Mountains TV adventure game to win a brand new ski package from Andy's Ski and Snowboard Shop, plus a vacation at Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel. Just go to our website, whitemountains.tv, and guess where the grand prize is hidden on this map. Tune into White Mountains today on weekend mornings for clues and a chance to win lift tickets and passes to area resorts. The White Mountains TV adventure game. Play now at whitemountains.tv.
No surprise who's headed to the big game this weekend.
But before you settle in with football fever and halftime snacking, ski or ride with us on Sunday, February 4th for just $52. Learn more at brentonwoods.com, just 30 minutes from North Conway.
Welcome back on White Mountains today. We have 22 degrees outside of North Conway Village. Kind of a pleasant day, maybe a little calm before the storm. There is a winter weather advisory in effect, and that runs all the way through tomorrow morning. So we're going to start this off with a look at North Conway. And you can see over there, yellow building. Can you see it with the wreath on top? Well, that is Zeb's General Store. It's an old-fashioned general store experience unlike anything else in New England. You can look for the signature yellow building in the heart of North Conway Village or shop online at zebs.com. See the North Conway live cam any time of day online at whitemountains.tv. Check out the traffic, check out the pedestrian traffic, and see what's going on here in the village. All right, now we're going to jump over to the slopes right now with the help of Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best grooming this year and top 2 for snow and grooming in the East for the past 5 years. Bretton Woods is just 35 minutes from North Conway. We're going to, of course, kick it off with Bretton Woods. They have 65 trails open today, 370 acres, 24 miles of terrain with 7 lifts spinning. We have machine groomed and packed powder conditions over there at Bretton Woods with a base depth of 30 to 40 inches. 5 to 8 inches of new snow for Bretton Woods in the past 72 hours. They have a demo day going on with Sportoma today. You can find them over by the Canopy Tour building. And that's going to be going on from 9 to 3 today. And the online flash sale has been extended, so you can choose the Brett 10-pack, the quad pack, or midweek single tickets. Go to BrentonWoods.com for more details and to save. Cranmore Mountain right here in North Conway. They're looking forward to a great day with 44 trails, 140 acres with 7 lifts spinning, machine groomed and loose granular surface out there with a base depth of 15 to 25 inches. 2 inches of new snow for Cranmore in the past 72 hours. They want to wish you a happy Super Bowl Sunday. And they are looking forward to lots of machine groomed and loose granular conditions. I saw the groomers out there last night. So another chance of light snow for Cranmore today. The Meister Hut or Zips is a great place to warm up, so you might want to go grab a Tux beer and some soup. And they have Sport Toma on site if you forget or need some extra gear to layer up. So they're expecting snow, of course, and is celebrating their 80th anniversary weekend. Lots to do, including Tubing and Mountain Adventure Park. They're open today from 10 to 4, and the Tubing Park is open, and you can get 2 hours of tubing for $29. Check it all out at cranmore.com. King Pine Ski Area, 17 trails, still 100% open there in East Madison with 50 acres, 5 miles of terrain, 5 lifts running with machine groomed and packed powder conditions. They have a base depth of 12 to 30 inches, and they received 1 inch of new snow in the past 24 hours. So they're waking up to fresh snow and discounted full-day lift tickets today, and that's at the regular Sunday morning half-day rate. Plenty of time to enjoy a full day on the slopes over there and take in the pregame excitement before kickoff. So they're remaining, again, 100% open with all 17 trails. You can also take advantage of their top-notch ski school services today, including kids programs, learn to ski or snowboard, and private lessons. Shawnee Peak in Maine, 32 trails over at Shawnee Peak, 6 lifts and machine groomed packed powder conditions, base depth of 18 to 28 inches, 2 inches of new snow for Shawnee Peak. And for 80 years, they have become home to generations upon generations of skiers and riders there at Shawnee Peak. And so they're very excited for this year to be celebrating that big anniversary. So for this season, they're debuting a second surface lift, an expanded rental shop with new skis and snowboards, and additional investments in their snowmaking infrastructure. So they're not only looking to the past, they're looking to the future. Go check it out at ShawneePeak.com. And of course, they're having their yoga in the Great Room. Very great way in the Great Room to warm up for the day. Okay, Sunday River, here we come with 87 trails. They have 85 of those groomed out with 14 lifts running. They have 496 acres open today. That's 36 miles of terrain. And they have snowmaking going on 2 trails today. You can get those details at SundayRiver.com. And they say the big day is here. They have an action-packed Sunday ahead, so you can check that out too. They have a full event lineup. And they have 20% off lodging for Friday and Saturday nights of President's Weekend if you book right now. So you can get to their website and check out the deals. So you can warm up on South Ridge, hit the bumps on Barker, enjoy some views from Jordan Bowl, and top it off with an evening of football over there. And there's more than enough terrain for the entire family. And coming up, they have Whiteout Weekend, special deals to be had. Okay, let's go to cross country now. Starting with Brenton Woods at 34K Classic, 40K skating, machine groomed and packed powder conditions with a base depth of 16 to 20 inches, 6 to 7 inches of new snow in the past 72 hours on the network. And their trail hours today are 8:30 till 4. They have 107 inches of snow season to date. And so their wax of the day, V30 CH7, and they're looking at some great packed powder conditions over there. Bear Notch Ski Touring. I just got their fresh facts this morning, and they said their waterfall crossing is in. That's a very popular trail. 30K Classic, 30K Skate, loose granular packed powder conditions, base depth of 9 to 20 inches, 2 inches of new snow for the network at Bear Notch. And the Western Trail Network has been freshly groomed today, and they get better with every grooming. And so they're out there with both the Renovator and the Tiller, and the result is a nice machine-groomed, loose, granular sugar snow surface. So a little bit slower, but the trails are very nice. So the trails to Attitash Mountain Village, freshly groomed out yesterday. So we're looking at Waterfall, Albany Brook, Lower Field, Saco River, all freshly groomed today. Great Glen Trails Outdoor Center in Pinkham Notch, 15K Classic, 15K Skate, loose granular hard pack, and they are based at the 4 to 10. They've received a couple inches of new snow in the 7 days to freshen up the network, and their trails were groomed out last night. They're good to go, so you can get on over and enjoy all that they offer, including tubing, snowshoeing, fat biking, and the ever-popular Mount Washington Snow Coach. And Hans, our own Hans, right here at the station, he's a driver, because he is just full of the stories. So there he is. He's driving, he's talking, eyes on the road. There you go. He won't even be chewing because he's going to be talking so much. But you can actually book with Hans and get up to, is it tree line right now, Hans, or is it day to day?
Let me get my mic here. With the snow, yes, we're going up to about 4,000 feet, and with the snow tonight and tomorrow, it should be a very pretty day up there.
Yeah, and as always, weather conditions permitting, the Snow Coach. But you can always call ahead and check it out. And while you're up there, it's going to be cold up there. So they're offering 20% off jackets and skis with the Super Bowl sale in the Outfitter shop. So you can just win, win, win.
Great.
Yeah. All right, and I think that, wait, we have the wonderful Jackson Cross Country next with 30K Classic, 36K Skate with machine groomed and loose granular surface and a base depth of 5 to 8 inches. 2 inches of new snow in the past 72 hours. And if you're looking like for that quintessential Jackson look, you can get out on their trail systems. They have covered bridges. And look at that grooming, world-class grooming right in our backyard. So they're also going to be having South Hall, Keeney, Prospect Farms. Great choice for today. And there's going to be a dusting of snow on top of everything. Yesterday's groom, they were out there. So fresh tracks, beautiful escape platform on the Wave Complex trails, Eagle and Woodchuck fields. They're all skating very well. Cocoa Cabin on the Ellis River Trail, open today from 10 to 3. Okay, so next in line we have, actually, when you're heading out, how are you going to make sure that you're fed? Sometimes you don't want to eat French fries all day. I would, especially sweet potato fries. I love them. But if you want to be healthy and you want to keep that energy going, this is what you should pack right in your backpack. Now, this portion of White Mountain Today is brought to you by Kind Bars because they keep us going as well. So make sure you bring something to keep you going. Kind Bars are the perfect fuel for a day in the White Mountains. And again, easy to pack, made with great ingredients and delicious, which is probably the best part, huh? Don't want to eat if it's not delicious. Okay, so quick break for us here right now. We'll be back here in the studio. We're going to take a look around the White Mountains, give you some temperatures so you know how to dress. Again, there's a winter weather advisory in effect through tonight into tomorrow morning. We'll have full details on that as well. The way it was is the way it is at Zeb's General Store, the ultimate New England experience. Feel what it was like to be a kid back when candy counters stretched 70 feet long and were filled with chocolate and fudge, penny candy by the pound, and old-time favorites you haven't seen in years. Explore 2 floors of delicious and unique specialty foods, toys, clothing, bath and body, and more. Unique, quality products from cottage-based companies right here in New England. Zeb's General Store is in the center of the community in more ways than one, reinvesting in village beautification and supporting community nonprofits. When you shop at Zeb's, you are a direct link in the vitality of the northern New Hampshire economy and the sustainability of locally grown businesses. Visit the best of today and yesteryear at Zeb's General Store, Main Street, North Conway Village, online at zebs.com.
Sunday River, Maine. Size, variety, and most of all, snow you can depend on all season long. Sunday River is located in the western mountains of Maine, just 1 hour from North Conway and 90 minutes from Portland, Maine. The resort is home to 135 trails and glades spread across 8 interconnected mountain peaks. With a trail network over 3 miles wide, the resort offers plenty of terrain for everyone, ranging from groomed cruisers to steeps, glades, and terrain parks. In addition to all this terrain, Sunday River has a total of 15 lifts, including 5 high-speed lifts, to ensure you'll spend your day making turns rather than waiting in line. To learn more about Sunday River, to save on lift tickets, and to check the latest snow conditions, visit sundayriver.com.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
Black Cap Grill is known for its casual elegance and highly original entrees and specials made from New England's freshest and healthiest locally sourced ingredients. Build your own burger or come in for a nightcap at their contemporary bar, located in North Conway's Settlers Crossing.
Cafe Noche is a little piece of Mexico in the Mount Washington Valley. They serve healthy meals that everyone will like in a comfortable setting at a price everyone can handle. Get simplicity, freshness, and flavor at Cafe Noche in Conway Village.
The Darby Field Inn in Albany invites you to savor delicious food in their romantic Mountain View dining room or in cozy Littlefields Tavern. The menu features seasonal entrees prepared from local ingredients whenever possible, including herbs and vegetables from their own garden.
Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving up great Italian food and pizza for almost 3 decades. Joseph's is famous for homemade sauces from family recipes, plus original meatball and lasagna recipes, pizza, other Italian favorites, and fantastic home-baked bread. Located in Glen.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com. Make Cranmore Fitness your escape. Group fitness classes offer fun and variety with spinning, yoga, TRX, new Les Mills body pump, and more. Use personal training for a fast track to your fitness goals, or work out on your own in the Valley's largest weight and cardio facility. With indoor tennis courts, tennis is in season year-round, no matter what the weather. Finding time is made easier with Kids Corner Playroom, and online membership, day passes, and class reservations. This is about you. Plan your escape at cranmorefitness.com.
Andy's Ski and Snowboard Shop has the best gear for rent, demo, and sale. Skis and snowboards from Rosignol, Atomic, Fisher, Line, Solomon, Icelandic, and Vocal. Rent cross-country skis, snowshoes, or ice skates. Bring your gear in for tuning by Andy's expert staff and discover the difference a great tune makes. Stop at Andy's on your way to the mountain for discount lift tickets. Just 1 mile from Attitash and on the way to Bretton Woods. Andy's Ski and Snowboard Shop, we make good skiing great.
This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro. Family recipes from New York's Little Italy, passed down through generations. The best tomatoes, cheeses, olive oils imported directly from Italy, combined with the best homemade pasta, fresh cut steaks, veal, chicken, seafood, and Marcello's famous Italian meatballs. An elegant bistro. Tuscan Patio and Twilight Wine Garden offer wines straight from the vineyards of Tuscany. An espresso martini, local brew or specialty cocktail at a lavish indoor bar. Authentic Italian gelato, homemade cannolis, tiramisu, and espresso.
I've lived in the Bronx since I'm 3 years old, close to Arthur Avenue. This is the real deal. This is Italian food.
Now take the amazing flavor of Chef Vito Marcello's pasta sauces and dressings home with you. On sale at the Bistro and in stores around New England. This is Vito Marcello's Italian Bistro, CV Street, North Conway Village.
People confuse nice and kind, but they're different. It's nice to remove artificial ingredients. Kind never had to. We choose real ingredients like almonds, peanuts, and a drizzle of dark chocolate. Find your favorite and give Kind a try.
No matter what the season, you rely on your home for comfort. That's why people in the White Mountains rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They've been here for 3 generations, family-owned and locally operated. They're dependable and they're the White Mountains energy experts with technologies like the Heat and Glow for warmth and ambiance. and System 2000 for efficient heat and nearly endless hot water. Rely on White Mountain Oil and Propane. They're always there for you.
All right, welcome back here to White Mountains today. We have a look around the White Mountains right now with the help of White Mountain Oil and Propane. 3 generations of the Saunders family out there helping this community stay warm, and they're looking forward to the future. White Mountain Oil and Propane, always there for you. So we just started off in North Conway Village. We have 22 degrees here in the village. And drumroll, there is the picture. A little snowy. We do have a winter weather advisory in effect for tonight all the way through tomorrow morning. Pinkham Notch heading on up to the higher elevations, but it's not dropping in temperature. They're actually registering at 28 degrees right now. So a little bit of an inversion going on. But as you continue up to the top of Mount Washington, it's 14 degrees. Burr, with lots of winds, and they're expecting hurricane force winds up there. Visibility only 1/16 of a mile right now. Sustained wind speed 71 miles per hour out of the west. Pretty crazy. 10-minute gust up to 86 right now. The wind chill, though, you think it would be a lot lower. It's -14 at the moment. Okay, and that was a look around the White Mountains with the help of White Mountain Oil and Propane. Always there for you. So let's get into the 3-day weather forecast. As I mentioned, a winter weather advisory is in effect until 6 a.m. tomorrow morning. For today, we're starting slow. We have clouds. It's pretty mild out there. But we do have a storm on the way. We're expecting snow accumulations of 1 to 3 inches through the daytime. 32 for the high with winds out of the southwest at 15 to 20, gusting up to 35. Overnight is when we're going to start to see the heaviest snow accumulations with 25 for the overnight low, winds out of the south, and they're going to die down a bit to 10 miles per hour. And then we're looking at another 3 to 6. So anywhere between the 6 to 12 inch range is what we're expecting here in the Mount Washington Valley, depending on your location. And then for tomorrow, 28, winds out of the west, 10 to 15. So windy day, but a nice day, partly sunny, chance of snow in the morning, tapering off. We have about a 40% chance there. So might be delay in school. Don't take my word for it, kids. You're going to have to wait and see, but there is a good chance. 25 for the high on Tuesday with winds light and variable and mostly cloudy skies. Okay, so now we're going to head on over to the event calendar. We have lots to do, of course. It's Super Bowl Sunday, so lots of parties to be had. A lot of the resorts are getting festive, so we'll tell you more about that in just a moment. But kicking it off, we have, there we go, a little bit of a launch party. This is pretty cool. Lisa Gardner, hosted by the White Birch Books store. And it's going to be at Horse Feathers. It's going to be on Monday, February 5th, and that's tomorrow at 7 p.m. So the new book, Lisa Gardner is releasing it, so you can be there for the international book launch of the latest novel, Look for Me. Award-winning #1 New York Times best-selling author and Valley resident. She's going to deliver a new pulse-pounding thriller, and she does that every year, never disappoints. And the party is the first place to see Lisa ask questions and get your signed copy. In fact, the book does not officially come out until the next day on Tuesday. So it really is the first place in the world to buy her new book. Coming up on Saturday, February 10th, we have a Sweetheart Race at King Pine. It's sponsored by the Bavarian Chocolate House. You can race with your sweetheart for the best combined time. First prize wins dinner for 2 at Traditions Restaurant at Purity Spring Resort and a Bavarian Chocolate House chocolate basket. Second and third prize also wins a basket. Register at the events desk in the fireplace room at the King Pine Base Lodge. We have the American Cancer Society's 41st annual Hope on the Slopes Race to Beat Cancer. It's going to be on Sunday, February 11th at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Participants can gather donations from friends and family, enjoy a fun-filled day on the slopes, minimum contribution of $80 per participant, and $50 for those 17 and under. And that includes a full-day lift ticket, pizza lunch provided by Flatbread, yum. And to register for more information, you can go to hotsnh.org. And day of event registrations also welcome at the Base Lodge at Cranmore on the 3rd floor of the lodge. And for more information on those events, that you saw in this report or to submit your own event, visit our website at whitemountains.tv. Get info on restaurants, things to do, and you even stream this show live. Take us out on the road with you. It's all on the website, whitemountains.tv. Okay, so we have to take a quick break. We have Mick Euler and Elaine Green. They're going to be on here from Ability Plus. We're going to learn about this great program in just a moment, so don't go away.
This morning on White Mountains Today, we're playing Watch and Win, the interactive trivia game you play with your phone to win awesome prizes. When you see the Watch and Win question appear on your screen, be the first caller to get through with the correct answer to win. The number to call is 603-356-6619. It's live, local, and fun, but there are some rules. 1 win per household per 30 days. You may not win more than 1 prize from the same business in a calendar year. You must pick up your prize at the White Mountains TV office within 30 days of winning, unless arranged otherwise. And finally, the goal of the game is to match our answer, not necessarily the correct one. The host decisions are final. Now, some tips. When you call, make sure your TV volume is low, and listen to your phone, not your TV. If you get a busy signal or voicemail, the lines are full. Hang up and dial again. That's it. Have fun and good luck. Your next chance to win is just around the corner.
Two things are better than one. Everyone knows that. That's why we're offering 2 mountains for 1 ticket. You can ski Attitash and Wildcat Mountains in the same day on a single lift ticket. They're just 20 minutes apart in the #1 ski town in the east, North Conway, New Hampshire. 2 mountains, 1 ticket. Double your downhill this winter at Attitash and Wildcat Mountains. Visit 2mountains1ticket.com for more information.
Car problems? Midas Tire and Auto Service in North Conway saves vacations and gets locals back on the road. With Midas, you get a name you know and people you can trust. Local owners Ron and Kelly Monroe and their expert staff have over 4 decades of experience. Plus, they support the great events and organizations that make this valley so special.
I like that Midas has strong roots in the community, supporting Jen's Friends Cancer Foundation and sponsoring races at Attitash Wildcat and other community events.
For all your auto repair needs, trust North Conway Midas, located across from the Red Jacket Hotel.
Heading to the high country? When White Mountains Today returns, we talk to the weather experts at the Mount Washington Observatory about what the summits have in store. Keep it here on White Mountains TV.
The Lobster Trap is a seafood lover's paradise. Enjoy all your favorites, fresh from the coast of Maine. Lobster, steamers, oysters, homemade clam chowder, lobster rolls with fresh lobster meat stuffed into fresh baked rolls, and full seafood platters, broiled, fried golden brown, or served Italian style. Plenty for the land lovers too, including Italian, steaks, burgers, and pizza. There are 2 comfortable dining rooms and a full bar featuring blueberry-infused vodka drinks. Early bird specials daily. The Lobster Trap, West Side Road, North Conway.
Minutes from the highway, in the middle of the White Mountains, Loon Mountain Resort in Lincoln, New Hampshire. This is your destination.
I'm Christy Rochette, inviting you to explore the White Mountains. Every day on White Mountains TV, we show you the best things to do, the best restaurants, the best deals, plus update you on weather, conditions, and events. You're here to experience the White Mountains. We'll make your experience better. Explore the White Mountains, airing daily here on White Mountains TV and online at whitemountains.tv.
And welcome back to White Mountains Today. It's just past 8 o'clock on this Sunday morning. We get to journey to the top of Mount Washington, and we have Mike Carmen on the line. Good morning, Mike.
Good morning, Kelly. How's it going?
It's going nice. We have a pretty pleasant day down here in the valley. It looks like you guys might be a little bit more extreme, as you might expect.
Yeah, not the greatest of mornings up here, although it is a little bit milder than it's been the last few days. We're sitting at 13 degrees on the summit, but we are socked in the clouds, of course. A few light snow showers out there, a little bit of blowing snow as well, so that's all limiting visibility outside to about 100 feet out of the southwest is 65 miles per hour, gusting to about 80 right now, so gusting to just over hurricane force. So all in all, pretty wintry January or February morning, I should say.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. Mike, you guys don't tie in or anything, because that can be more dangerous in winds like that?
Yeah, that's correct. We've tried using a rope or using a line or something like that, but it actually adds another kind of hazard to the equation. If the rope were to become dislodged or something like that, become a high-speed whip. So we just sort of, we don't go out in anything where it would necessitate us being sort of tied in.
Yeah, I hope you weren't the tester for that one.
Yeah, no, I definitely was not, and I'm glad I wasn't.
It's like that guy. All right, so what are we expecting? We have, I saw on the website, the winter weather advisory, and all the kids are waiting on your word. Will there be school tomorrow morning?
Yeah, that's a tough one. Unfortunately, this storm has trended warmer and warmer for the valleys at least, so it looks like you guys will get a little bit of snow down there. We're thinking maybe 1 to 3, 2 to 4 inches, but unfortunately it looks like a pretty quick changeover to kind of a wintry mix, then even to plain rain down there in the valleys overnight tonight. So not expecting too much in the way of hazardous road conditions by tomorrow morning.
You just made a lot of Valley kids very grumpy, like very grumpy.
Unfortunately, I had a feeling that was going to happen.
Yeah, and it has degraded the whole winter storm, but up in the higher elevations, I'm still seeing accumulations over 6 inches, depending on where you are.
Yeah, so the kids will be unhappy, but I think the backcountry folks will be a lot happier after this event. It looks like we'll be cold enough up in the higher elevations for all snow. It'll be a heavy, wet snow, but it should all be snow. And yeah, we're anticipating somewhere in the 6 to 12 inch range when all is said and done by tomorrow morning.
Okay, well, thanks for the information, Mike, and have a good day up there.
All right, thanks, Kelly.
All right, take care. That was Mike Carmen from the Mount Washington Observatory. You can find out more about that private, nonprofit organization by going to mountwashington.org. Become a member, help support their research. You get a behind-the-scenes tour in the summertime when the facility is open. Okay, now, there's a big game going on. I was away for a couple weeks, and I come back, and there's this huge new adventure game that Chris Prue has come up with. It's Amazing Grand Prize, and they've hidden it somewhere in the White Mountains treasure map. So if you guess where, you're in the grand prize drawing. And the grand prize is a new ski package from Andy's Ski and Snowboard Shop in Bartlett, including Atomic skis, boots, poles, and a helmet. And Andy's makes good skiing great. You can get your rentals, demos, or new gear and apparel and accessories at Andy's. It's only a mile east of Attitash on Route 302. Plus, a stay at Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel. These guys are award-winning, so you can check out the world's only simulated haunted castle available for overnight stays. Sleeping 18 people. The Haunted Castle, the newest and most spectacular suite at Adventure Suites. Now, to get in the grand prize drawing, you guess which of the 10 spots on the White Mountains treasure map is hiding the prize. Now, the nice thing is that 3 have been taken off. So, Mount Washington out of here, Carter Notch out, and we also have Franconia Notch is off the list. So you can enter once a day, and each time you're right, you get an entry into the drawing. So each week, the odds get better at guessing the right location because we take callers on White Mountains today to choose an animal and unlock a clue. So we've had some winners, some clues unlocked so far. Darlene unlocked the moose, who revealed the grand prize was not at Mount Washington. Michael Mackin, hey Mike, how's it going? He chose the eagle, revealing that's not hidden at Carter Notch, and he got 2 lift tickets to King Pine. And Dave Gaudette unlocked the otter's clue, so Franconia Notch out of there, and he won 4 trail passes to Bear Notch. And so those 3 locations, as I mentioned, are eliminated. So you guess where the grand prize is hidden and make your entry on our website at whitemountains.tv. You can make a guess every day and then tune in to White Mountains Today next weekend, and you might be the next person to choose the animal, unlock a clue, and win an instant prize. So good luck. Sounds like a lot of fun. I wish I could play. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Ability Plus is waiting in the wings. Don't go away.
White Mountains Today studio is furnished by Top Furniture, Northern New Hampshire's largest furniture and appliance showroom. Top Furniture has a dedicated in-house service department and offers design service, financing, and delivery. Check out topfurniture.com for the latest details and promotions. Top Furniture, Route 2 in Gorham, New Hampshire.
Cranmore Mountain Resort is the most fun on snow in the White Mountains. Enjoy great skiing and riding on a mix of classic New England trails, wide-open cruisers, glades, and terrain parks. Beginners, you'll love the dedicated learning area with its own chairlift and gentle beginner-only terrain. Cranmore is the best place to learn for all ages. Kids love the Kids Rule Mountain Camps and Arlberg Children's Center. Skiers 13 and up will love Cranmore's Get Skiing and Riding program. And new this year, Discover Skiing and Riding, where first-timers not taking a lesson can explore the Discover Zone and get coaching and tips from Cranmore's trained ski and snowboard staff. Best of all, it's included in the price of a lift ticket or season pass. At Cranmore, there's even fun off the slopes. Get an adrenaline rush on the mountain coaster, giant swing, soaring eagle zip line, and New Hampshire's #1 10-lane lift service tubing park. Enjoy events for the whole family, including weekly Cranapalooza block parties, mascots, live music, fireworks, and more. Get online discounts, information on season passes, and the Cranmore value card at cranmore.com.
Visitors to the White Mountains long for yesterdays. Mountains and waterfalls, classic villages, and time to relax with friends over delicious, hearty food. It's what Yesterday's is all about. Yesterday's restaurant in Jackson Village is where people in the White Mountains meet for homemade breakfast and lunch.
I always have the corned beef hash because I think it's the best that I've eaten anywhere, and it's always good here.
Fresh, organic, homemade, really good quality.
Enjoy soups, sandwiches, thick stacks of specialty pancakes, waffles and French toast, fluffy omelets, plus fresh baked coffee cakes and specialty breads. Made from scratch and available for takeout or wholesale. Yesterday's uses farm fresh ingredients, does all their own baking, and makes everything to order just for you. This is Sarah, who makes it all happen. Shh, she's camera shy. And this is Yesterday's restaurant in Jackson Village.
For over 3 decades, Joseph's Spaghetti Shed has been serving delicious Italian meals with their famous homemade sauces, meatballs, and fresh breads. Enjoy all your Italian favorites, plus delicious salads. And Joseph's incredible 10-inch pizzas, some say the best in the valley. Joseph's is casual, affordable, and perfect for tired families after a day of attractions. And if you're just too tired, Joseph's has exactly what you need pre-made for takeout. Just heat it up in your home or condo. It's easy and delicious. Joseph's Spaghetti Shed, Route 302 in Glen.
Get ready for insider information from a local expert when White Mountains Today returns. We're in the interview studio, so stay tuned.
Pine Resort in New Hampshire is where generations of families across New England have come to ski and enjoy classic winter fun. King Pine has impeccable ski conditions, terrain and trails for all abilities, professional ski instructors, and friendly staff. King Pine is classic winter fun with day and night skiing, cross-country skiing, snowboarding, snow tubing, snowshoeing, and more. With so much to choose from, you'll have to stay. King Pine Resort. Discover your winter tradition at kingpine.com.
So, you just got done a day of hiking or attractions with the kids. Everyone's tired and hungry. Don't wait in traffic trying to get back into North Conway. Go to McGrath's Tavern. McGrath's is a chef-owned and operated Irish pub and restaurant north of the village across from Adventure Suites. It's beautiful inside and the food is delicious. Is it good for kids? Yes, they have a great kids menu and the dining room is perfect for families during dinner hours. Adults can enjoy McGrath's Irish staples plus steak, Italian, seafood, gluten-free, and vegetarian options. Boston.com voted McGrath's top 10 for Ski Town burgers. Their pot roast is legendary. Dine outside on the patio overlooking the mountains or head into the Irish pub. It's large and comfortable with really cool stone and woodwork, great drinks, appetizers, HD TVs, live music, and special events. McGrath's Tavern also does takeout. Call 603-733-5955. McGrath's Tavern, North Conway.
White Birch Books, your small-town bookstore with a big-town selection, carries bestsellers, local lore and guides, bargains, and books for all ages. Greeting cards? We're biased, but ours are the best. We make it easy to shop with personal recommendations and handle special orders with fast in-store delivery. Everyone is invited to relax, explore, and find that perfect book, gift, or card. White Birch Books in the village of North Conway or online at whitebirchbooks.com.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
Delaney's Hole in the Wall in North Conway is home to quick-witted, heavy-handed, and hard-working bartenders and a creative kitchen staff committed to providing the tastiest food in the valley. Family dining, legendary sports bar, and sushi every day are at Delaney's.
Enjoy casual dining, real food, great taste, and exceptional value at the restaurant and pub at Christmas Farm Inn and Spa in Jackson. See their daily specials and enjoy the taste of real food made fresh. Also try their specialty cocktails, wines, whiskeys, and local brews. Reservations are recommended. Walk-ins are welcome.
Meet and eat at the J-Town Deli and Country Store in Jackson Village. It's full of bakery breads, sweets and treats, salads, hearty sandwiches, wraps, specialty foods, an extensive wine and beer selection, and homemade sausage and dinners to go made from fresh local products.
Priscilla's in North Conway Village has a breakfast and lunch menu steeped in family tradition with generations-old recipes. Whether you're a local or visitor discovering everything the Valley has to offer, come in and enjoy a great meal at a great value.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
All right, welcome back to White Mountains. Today, as promised, we have Ability Plus in the form of Elaine Breen. It's Breen, yes, right? Breen. Not Green. I'm sorry. I think I said Green earlier. Apologize for that. And Mick Euler. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
So we were just talking probably for about 10 minutes before the cameras came back on about everything that Ability Plus has done. Now, tell me about the origins of the program.
The program started, we're actually in our 20th anniversary year this year, so that's a big deal. And the program started, our founder, a gentleman by the name of Mark Shepard, was very passionate about skiing and very passionately involved with disabled veterans and things like that, and was searching for ways to help with recovery and that kind of thing, and realized that there was no real systematic programming for adaptive skiing.
Right.
So that's really the kind of the grassroots origins of it. And so he just kind of took that and came out to the East Coast. I think he was trying it out in Colorado for a while.
Right.
And that's really just kind of how it started, was just somebody with seeing a need and trying to fill it.
And 20 years ago, and then when he came to Mount Washington Valley, partnered with Attitash and Wildcat. Well, actually, it was just Attitash. I don't think there were sister resorts at that time. And started this, because I remember hearing about it, Ability Plus, you always associate with Attitash. But what you guys have done, too, is expand it. So it's not only winter, it's summer. There's other resorts that are participating, including in the winter, cross-country skiing. Mick, how did you come to Ability Plus?
It's been, I guess, 6 years now, and living in the Valley, you know, I loved all the outdoor experiences that are available to us and that we're all passionate about. That being said, I have a background working with people with disabilities, specifically in grad school. I did an internship with athletes with disabilities, and so when I heard about Ability Plus, I said, all right, let's check this thing out. Showed up at the orientation and just fell in love with the work that we do. The community of volunteers really just is special and unique in so many ways. We're very tight. We're like a family. We make sure that the participants feel like they're part of that family as well. And then, long story short, I ended up meeting my wife, who was a volunteer at the time, and we're about to...
We really want to make sure we hung on to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we're even about to expand our Ability Plus family here any week now.
So congratulations, Mick. That's excellent news. And Elaine, how about you? What's your backstory with the program? Because you're both on the board of directors, but you do different things, or are you both in the volunteer program? Because you are the director of the volunteers, or
no, we're both active volunteers with the program.
Yeah, right.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So Mick is a volunteer instructor as well as being on the board. I really started with the program when my son became a program participant. He's on the autism spectrum, and when he was probably 8, we started to, all right, maybe skiing might be a good thing. And my husband and I at that point hadn't really skied in years and years, so we didn't really feel like we could do this. So we heard about the program from actually my staff accountant who works for me had her son in it at a different location. So she had mentioned it to me. So we always liked Attitash, loved them, and I've always loved Mount Washington Valley ever since I was a little kid. So we figured we would check it out, and so we did a long weekend that first year, and he did great once he accepted getting the boots on and getting the skis on, right?
Which can be a little uncomfortable.
Well, especially for somebody with verbal challenges, but he did great, and then the second year we did like 2 or 3 more weekends and spent an awful lot of money on lodging.
Right.
And then the third year we got a seasonal rental, and that was pretty much it. So so he skied with the program till he was 13. And then graduated in a way. He was able to outski all the instructors but one at that point. And so he then went over to the Attitash seasonal programs and skied with the ATV program, and he's in Teen Mountain Training now, and it's
so
just
as a parent, you just saw this key to an experience for your child that he latched onto and off like a rocket.
He absolutely did. And the one thing I do try to tell people, it is not just about the sport, skiing or snowboarding or hiking that we offer, or canoeing or kayaking or cycling. It's so much more than that, because the participants, they might have cognitive challenges, verbal challenges, physical challenges, other things, anxiety and things like that. So when you look at some of these activities and realize some of the other intrinsic skills that are involved in it that some of us take for granted, like decision making, judgment, sensory input from your skis on the snow or your boots on the ground, or those kinds of things, to be able to work all of that in that kind of a setting when especially with kids, a lot of them are in school being told what to do, facilitated constantly, prompted constantly. All of a sudden now they have to make their own decisions. They have to think. They have to think quick, make decisions, make smart decisions, plan. So they take so many of these skills that they can now develop in a different setting, organically, really, and they can take those skills now to school and those skills out into their communities. And really, it's...
And I'm sure it gives them a sense of accomplishment and responsibility that kids, if you let them do stuff like that. And Mick, how do you transition a kid from being scared to go and, and being this huge unknown for them, really? How do you get them on the slopes and loving it?
Well, excuse me. It's certainly an art, and it's always a challenge. And it's, I think, true to the adaptive description. We have to be adaptive, and through orientation, we learn about all kinds of different approaches that we can take, all kinds of different techniques in order to help a student that that might be struggling in any particular way. Whether that's a wounded warrior who's maybe has some PTSD, or a student that with autism that has some sensory challenges. We're going to look to do everything we can to make that transition even to the office one that is not as intimidating as it could be. And if you walk into our office, you're going to see all kinds of welcoming, friendly faces. You're going to hear people singing sometimes. You're going to see games. You're going to see a whole variety of different ways that we're making that a welcoming environment for all of our participants. And, that doesn't stop right there in the office. We're playing games out on the slopes. We are doing all kinds of different things that are hopefully making it not just a fun, but also, like Elaine said, a skill-building experience and a positive experience for them that's more multifaceted. Some people just think about this being ski instruction, and it's really so much more than that.
Now, you said it's a wide range of participants, so it's everything from kids all the way through adults, anyone who's experiencing a challenge that this can be of benefit to. How did they get in the program? How do they get in touch with you guys? Where is the office?
So the office is at Attitash. In the Adventure Center, so where all the other lessons and programming goes out of for Attitash. That's where we are. We have a separate room in there. And the easiest way to get a hold of us is our program director, Liz Waymeyer. Liz couldn't be here this morning because we've got some heavy programming going on this weekend. Is probably to email her, L. Waymeyer, W-E-H-M-E-Y-E-R.
We'll get it on the event
at
calendar
abilityplus.org. That's probably the easiest way to get a hold of her. And what email and say, we'd really like some information about lessons and what can you tell us and what do you offer. And then she can send out send out information and be in contact.
Right. And true to the program, you guys don't want any obstacles, no hurdles for people to get in on the program. So don't think financials or gear is going to hold you back. This is something that you do want to open doors. So there's always a conversation to be had.
Absolutely. We have adaptive equipment from kids sit skis, adult sit skis, sliders, 4-tracks, outriggers,
great,
anything like that to overcome any kind of physical challenges. And then if there are cognitive challenges, that's a whole nother bag of tricks a lot of the time, as Mick was saying, and we bring it.
Right. Well, we talked about Seek the Peak, which you had a great success, or a few. Tell me about that story real quick.
So last year, Chrissy Fraser over at the OBS had been in contact with Liz Waymeyer, our program director, and they had some casual conversations prior to that. So Chrissy checked in with Liz as she was working on the planning for the event for this past summer, and got us a couple of sponsorships to have a couple of teams. So we fielded 2 adaptive teams for Seek the Peak. One was a local elementary age kids that participate during the week with us on the snow and in the summer cycling. And so they did a smaller peak. I think they did Black Cap on the Friday.
Great.
And then we fielded another team that included my son and also another program participant who had been recovering from a stroke from a year before. And we summited on Seek the Peak Day.
That just gave me chills.
It was such the best experience. It really, really was. And we did, leading up to it, we did 3 or 4 training hikes once a week up until leading up to the day itself. Worked on, like in my son's case, he doesn't have any physical challenges, but, as we were talking about before with planning and executive function, okay, sit, let's get the map out. Which way do you think we should go? How long do you think it will take? Look at the topography, because he knows how to read a topo map. What do you think is going to happen as we get higher? What are we going to need to bring for clothes? What are you going to have to pack?
There's a lot of
food. Food's important to him. He's 16. Food's really important. So a lot for him, the goals were very different than, say, for the other participant that came with us.
But you got up there and you summited. And
great. It was
wonderful.
A great day. It was a wonderful
success.
experience. I think we're ready to hit it again for this year, too.
So all these things, though, it takes help. It takes volunteers.
Yes.
And it takes money. So let's talk about how people can help. 1, in their time, but 2, also to raise money, because you guys have an event coming up.
We do. On March 10th, we have our Saturday, March 10th, our annual big fundraiser event, Springfest, we call it, and that's at Attitash. The mountain's been just very gracious and so generous with everything that they provide to us and the support that they provide.
And that's going to be right in the lodge, or where is it going to be?
It's going to be in the base lodge. I think it's in the south wing, but I'm not exactly sure of the location within the base lodge, but it will be in the main lodge on the ground floor. We'll have piles of silent auction items. Local businesses are so generous for us. Some good stuff.
All right,
good.
So,
tickets on this one too.
That helps fund all this, the scholarships that we are talking about.
Yes.
And they can find out more about the program if they want to become a volunteer and sort of get their first
Absolutely.
experience.
And interestingly enough, a couple of our new volunteers this season were as a result of Springfest last year. They came to the event and loved what they saw and who they met, and they came and they're volunteering this year.
There you go.
And for anyone that's interested, whether for a participant or to be a potential volunteer or help in any other way, Facebook page probably is the best way to get some information. Because it's our 20-year anniversary, we also have some fantastic stories from participants and volunteers that are really inspirational and paint a beautiful picture of the work that we do.
Awesome. So would it be Ability Plus that they search for on Facebook?
Yeah, so Ability Plus Adaptive Sports is the Facebook page.
All right.
Website, we're transitioning a little bit. We decided to really update it. It hadn't been updated in a really long time.
Happens.
So that's a little bit of a work in process right now, but Facebook is pretty much live with great pictures and great stories of what we're doing every day and every weekend, and all our events that are coming up.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. It was a pleasure to meet you both. And
Thank
you for all the work that you're doing and volunteering. Folks, it's March 10th, but don't let that, you don't have to wait. You can go to Facebook and search for Ability Plus Adaptive Sports. Thank you. And find out more about this great organization. They're looking for help on and off the slopes. And as you heard them say, there's summertime programs. You want to give a shout out to the resorts that are participating? Be nice.
Yeah, we do Attitash, Wildcat, Jackson Ski Touring, Whitaker Woods, we snowshoe there. Grakeland Trails in the summertime for cycling, Purity Springs for canoeing and kayaking.
Great, all great.
And the OBS.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again for everything.
Thank you.
And we'll have on our website, we'll also post a link to their event page so you can check it out. All right, we're going to move. We have weather. We have watch wind, more snow on the way.
Yay!
Not as much as we thought.
We need it.
But it's going to be something. Yeah, exactly. So stay tuned. More to come here on White Mountains Today.
You're watching the White Mountains Vacation Channel, White Mountains TV. 4 times a day, we air Explore the White Mountains, a video tour of the area's shops, restaurants, and attractions. On weekend mornings, it's White Mountains Today, getting you ready with live information and watch and win prize giveaways. And we're North Conway's home for the award-winning lifestyle programming of Outside Television. Get more info, have more fun. This is White Mountains TV.
Some things just go together, like the White Mountains and the Woodstock Inn, Station, and Brewery. Rugged mountains, crisp views, and winter fun go perfectly with Frosty Goggles Pale Ale, Pig's Ear Brown, Loon Golden Ale, Red Rack, or any of Woodstock Brewery's other signature brews. Enjoy them at the brewery or on tap around the White Mountains and find them on store shelves from New Hampshire to Rhode Island. These are great tastes from a special place. The Woodstock Inn wants to share both. Introducing the best midweek ski packages in New Hampshire, the Un-Condo Deal. A package for 2 includes 2 lift tickets to either Bretton Woods, Cannon, Loon, or Waterville Valley. Overnight stay at the Woodstock Inn featuring 39 beautifully renovated rooms, including some pet-friendly, 2 complete breakfasts, 2 box lunches, and $25 towards dinner at the amazing Woodstock Station. All of this starting at just $96 per person. That's barely more than the price of a single lift ticket alone. See details and book today at woodstockinnh.com.
Outdoor winter adventures await you at the Jackson Ski Touring Center in Jackson, New Hampshire. Explore the largest cross-country ski trail network in the East with premium daily grooming. Take a naturalist-guided snowshoe trek through the woods, or experience famous backcountry like the Wildcat Valley Trail. No other cross-country ski area caters to kids and families like Jackson Ski Touring. Kids under 10 ski for free every day of the season. Special family ski lessons and new kids group lessons are available. Visit the expanded Storyland Element Garden or race on the Kids Ankle Biter Race Course. And ski to Jackson Ski Touring's Cocoa Cafe on the Ellis River Trail for roast your own marshmallow s'mores and locally made baked goods. Cross-country skiing is always a great value. Adult trail passes only $21. Alpine skiers get 33% off on Sundays. Learn to ski packages start at $45, which includes an all-day trail pass, rentals, and 1-hour lesson. Ski and snowshoe rentals and full-service retail shop all on site. For more information, visit jacksonxc.org or call the Touring Center at 383-9355.
This morning on White Mountains Today, we're playing Watch and Win, the interactive trivia game you play with your phone to win awesome prizes. When you see the Watch and Win question appear on your screen, be the first caller to get through with the correct answer to win. The number to call is 603-356-6619. It's live, local, and fun, but there are some rules. 1 win per household per 30 days. You may not win more than 1 prize from the same business in a calendar year. You must pick up your prize at the White Mountains TV office within 30 days of winning, unless arranged otherwise. And finally, the goal of the game is to match our answer, not necessarily the correct one. The host decisions are final. Now, some tips. When you call, make sure your TV volume is low, and listen to your phone, not your TV. If you get a busy signal or voicemail, the lines are full. Hang up and dial again. That's it. Have fun and good luck. Your next chance to win is just around the corner.
Climb aboard for a comfortable winter tour to an extreme world above treeline. Powered by a custom 4-track, all-wheel powered drivetrain, the 9-passenger Mount Washington Snow Coach transports guests into a treeless subarctic world at 4,200 feet for a truly unforgettable experience that anyone of any age can enjoy. Experience breathtaking views or Mount Washington's famous extreme weather. If you thought a summer drive on the historic Mount Washington Auto Road was amazing, you need to experience a winter tour on a Mount Washington Snow Coach.
Experience the beauty, the adventure, and the magic of New Hampshire's Grand North. From the northern White Mountains to the Great North Woods is a wonderland filled with one-of-a-kind opportunities. Ski, zip, and relax at Bretton Woods and the Omni Mount Washington Resort. Discover the world of winter above treeline on the Mount Washington Auto Road. Explore nature with the Appalachian Mountain Club. New Hampshire's Grand North is home to famous attractions like Santa's Village and the Mount Washington Cog Railway. And it's a pristine natural landscape with endless opportunities for activities like snowmobiling, ice fishing, cross-country skiing and snowshoeing, fat biking, and more. Dotted by villages filled with unique lodging, shopping, and dining experiences, New Hampshire's Grand North has so much to discover. Plan your winter getaway today at nhgrand.com.
Mountains Today is presented by New Hampshire Grand. Discover New Hampshire's Grand North at nhgrand.com.
Welcome back to White Mountains Today. It's 23 degrees here in North Conway, cloudy skies. Snow is on the way, and we'll have the full weather forecast in just a moment. We also have Greg Fisher waiting in the wings from Attitash Wildcat, so he will be talking about all the great festivities on and off the slopes. Let's get to the weather forecast now. It is brought to you by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski area, recognized by readers of Ski Magazine. Oops, did I jump ahead? I did. Sorry, Hans. Don't fire me. Weather forecast. Well, the weather forecast is brought to you by the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce. What's your adventure? Explore skiing adventures in the #1 ski town in North America as voted by readers of USA Today. Online at skinorthconwaynh.com. #1. Okay, so the current weather forecast map, well, we have a lot going on. We have a pair of low-pressure systems moving into New England today. They're going to phase together, bring an unsettled start to the forecast period. Now, it looks like things are going to be a little bit warmer than they first predicted. So, 1 to 3 during the day. We do have a winter weather advisory in effect overnight. It looks at about max 6 inches for down here in the valley. Upper elevations, though, 6 to 12. Down to the south, it might be an all-rain event. For today, 32 degrees expected for the high. Southwesterly winds at 15 to 20, gusting up to 35. We have snow accumulations again, daytime 1 to 3. 90% chance there. Into the overnight hours, winter weather advisory goes into effect. Snow and rain, total accumulations of 3 to 6 inches down here in the valley. Upper elevations expected to see 6 to 12. Into tomorrow, 28 degrees, winds out of the west at 10:15, and we have gusty winds at 30 miles per hour. Partly sunny skies after the snow tapers off and the clouds disappear. Tuesday, back into the clouds, 25 degrees with winds light and variable. Okay, higher elevations now. Pretty gusty up there right now. They had sustained winds in the 70s and 80s and gusting up to 90 miles per hour. 18 degrees expected for the ambient air temperature, but of course we're looking at about a negative 20 wind chill right now. They have in the clouds with snow falling heavy at times, blowing snow. Visibility is only 1/16 of a mile right now, and they're expecting accumulations up to 3 to 6. Wind chill 5 to 15 below and even lower than that. Okay, so coming up on the show, as I mentioned, Greg Fisher will be here from Attitash and Wildcat. Looking forward to speaking with him. We have the event calendar as well and more information on the adventure game. But right now to the slopes we go, and this is presented by Brenton Woods. I gave you a little sneak peek earlier. So let's head to the slopes of New Hampshire's largest ski area, recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for the best grooming this year and top 2 for snow and grooming in the East for the past 5 years. Brenton Woods, just 35 minutes from North Conway. 65 trails there at Brenton Woods today with 370 acres, 24 miles of terrain. They have 7 lifts accessing that terrain. Machine groomed and packed powder conditions with a base depth of 30 to 40 inches. 5 to 8 inches of new snow for Brenton Woods in the past 72 hours. If you're looking for a quick bite to eat in the Base Lodge, you can go over to Lucy's Crawford's Food Court, and they're open there from 7:30 a.m. till 4. And then for a more leisurely break, you can enjoy a sit-down meal or appetizers at the Slopeside Restaurant and Pub from 11 to 4. Latitude 44 is open for lunch and libations, and it's just off the top of the Bethlehem Quad, open from 11 to 3. And they also have the Cog Coach on top of West Mountain, open from 10 to 3, so you can get warm over there. And then they have the Waffle Cabin for a treat, open from 8 to 5. They have the Demo Day going on today with Sport Toma and guided Nordic tours. Now on to Cranmore. They have 44 trails, 7 lifts with 140 acres, machine groomed and loose granular conditions over there in North Conway. 15 to 25 for the base depth and 2 inches for the past 72 hours. Tubing Mountain Adventure Park is open today. They're both open from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. And tubing rates $29 for 2 hours of tubing or unlimited rides in the park for $49 for a combo ticket. So that is a great deal. You can find out more at cranmore.com. And they're having their 80th anniversary weekend. Lots of cool stuff going on. So a few specials on tickets, tubings, and lessons you can get to cranmore.com to take advantage. And 17 trails, 100% open for King Pine down in East Madison with 50 acres, 5 miles, and 5 lifts. Machine groomed, packed powder conditions, and a base depth of 12 to 30 inches. 1 inch of new snow in the past 24 hours for King Pine. The Nordic trails are accessible as well, and most were skate groomed early yesterday morning. So there's no track set, but you can get on over there with your downhill pass. So it's a great opportunity for families to get on over downhill cross-country skiing. They also have an ice skating rink. The big game day Sunday ticket special is going on today. More details at kingpine.com. And of course, they have a great race series going on every Monday night. It's the PIO or Pioneer Race Series, and then night skiing on Tuesday. Over to Shawnee Peak we go now, and 32 trails. Woo, that was quick. 32 trails in 80 years over at Shawnee Peak. And they're home to generations of skiers and riders. 6 lifts, machine groomed, packed powder, base depth of 18 to 28 with 2 inches of new snow in the past 3 days. Lots of improvements going on all across the mountain and in the lodges, so you might want to go check it out. Expanded rental shop, too, with new skis and snowboards. They're having yoga in the Great Room with Pam, and 80s Day presented by Harpoon. And if you're looking towards, and that is next weekend, the yoga goes on every weekend, but the 80s Day is next Saturday. And next Sunday is Winter Fun Day to benefit Dempsey Challenge. Okay, Sunday River, 88 trails, 36 miles, 498 acres, 14 lifts spinning with machine groomed and variable conditions, Base depth 16 to 34 inches, 1 to 2 inches of new snow in the past 24 hours. So they're having a Super Bowl party at camp and $87 rooms in the Snow Cap Inn. So a great excuse for a 3-day weekend. You might want to just go on over there and reserve for tonight so you can go check out the game and also the sweet conditions. Whiteout Weekend is coming up, and full details are available on the website at sundayriver.com. Eddie the Yeti Family Peak Dinner, reservations are recommended for that on Monday, February 19th. And Black Diamond Family Entertainment, Spidey Nugget Jam on Wednesday, February 21st. Now cross country, let's get on over to the Skinny Ski Skiers with 40K of open terrain at Bretton Woods. And they have actually 34K Classic as well. Machine groomed and packed powder conditions with a base depth of 16 to 20 inches. 6 to 7 new inches of new snow for Bretton Woods in the past 72. It's currently 25 degrees at the base, 20 at the summit. And the marathon, the Nordic Marathon, scheduled for the 10th. And that's going to be followed by the 44th Mount Washington Cup on the 11th. So a lot to find out at BrettonWoods.com. Details, information, and a whole lot more. All right, Bretton Woods, Bear Notch. Western Trail Network, freshly groomed today. Trails are getting better with each grooming they're out there. They're out there with the Renovator and Tiller. And they do have the Waterfall Trail today. Albany Brook Trail is open, Lower Fields, Saco River, Experimental Forest, and the Village Loop. Trails to Attitash Mountain Village also groomed out just this past Friday. So they want to make a believer out of you, and rentals are available. Great Glen Trails. Their trails were groomed out last night. Good to go with 15K Classic, 15K Skate, loose granular and hard packed surface with a base depth of 4 to 10, 2 inches of new snow in the past 7 days. And their Outfitter shop, guess what? They have 20% off jackets and skis with Super Bowl sale going on all day today. And they can take a break over at the cafe to refuel for the next adventure, including going on up on the Snow Coach. 8:30 a.m. till 3 p.m. for the Snow Coach tours. And the Tubing Hills also open from 8:30 to 4:30. Fat Bikes, you can rent one up there, 8:30 till 4:30 p.m. Okay, Jackson Cross Country. Through the covered bridge we go. World-class grooming out there, and they're expecting light snow today and heavier snow tonight. 30K Classic, 36K Skate, machine groomed, loose granular, base up at 5 to 8, 2 inches of new snow in the past 72 hours. And so a nice long distance ski today. They're recommending the Tour du Jour is the Ellis River in North Hall. And of course, you have to make sure that you stop by the Cocoa Cabin. It's open today from 10 to 3. They're going to have hot cocoa. They have tasty s'mores by the outdoor fire. And there's a little loop trail that the kids can circle and circle and circle while you're chilling by the fire if you would like. They also have guided snowshoe tours going off today. And it's just $15. Includes an all-day snowshoe trail pass. Okay. So I think that is the extent of our snow report. Now we get to do a little watch and win. And what we're going to do is we're offering a little spa action courtesy of the Cutoff Salon in Day Spa. Now this is something that you can check out all the amenities they have right at the website. And let's see, I think I used to have actually a little pamphlet here, but they have pedicures, manicures, hot stone massage. They have pretty much everything, of course, haircut, hair color. $25 to the Cutoff. If you want this, you can call right now. We're going to show you a question here in a moment, Super Bowl related. 356-6619 if you'd like to take a guess. Now, there are some rules. 1 win per 30 days per household. Your answer must match our answer, especially on this question since I'm not a huge football follower. And you must pick up your prize within 30 days of winning. If you've won Cutoff from us in the last year, please give someone else the opportunity. All right, to the phones we go. Live in local 356-6619. If you'd like to take a guess, name 2 of the 4 NFL teams that have never played in the Super Bowl. So we need 2 teams. Can you name them, caller? Good morning. Are you there? There you go.
Cleveland Browns.
Cleveland Browns. All right, that's one. You got another one?
Jacksonville Jaguars.
God, you knew that. Do you know the other 2 as well? Oh, you just...
No,
you didn't until I appeared on the screen.
I think.
Yeah. Well, if you look at your... now, but on your TV. Excellent. Who's on the line?
Dave Thompson.
Well, Dave Thompson, congratulations, Dave. Thanks for calling in. And now you have $25 to the Cutoff Salon and Day Spa. And by the way, this is not just for the ladies, Dave. They actually have a men's night. It's pretty cool. The Suds and Cut or something. I forget what they call it, but it's an awesome night. I forget which night it is, but it's a great night to take advantage if you wouldn't like to share this with your significant other. All right, so hang on the line, Dave, and we'll get all your information.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Enjoy. All right, we have Greg Fisher waiting in the wings from Wildcat Attitash. I haven't been doing the show for a while. This is tough. Hans, you got to save me, but we're going to take a break. We're going to welcome Greg to the set. I know. I can't stop talking, though. All right, we're going to be back. Okay.
Surprise, we said it's a big game this weekend.
But before you settle in with football fever and halftime snacking, ski or ride with us on Sunday, February 4th for just $52. Learn more at BrentonWoods.com, just 30 minutes from North Conway.
Visitors to the White Mountains long for yesterdays. Mountains and waterfalls, classic villages, and time to relax with friends over delicious, hearty food. It's what Yesterdays is all about. Yesterday's Restaurant in Jackson Village is where people in the White Mountains meet for homemade breakfast and lunch.
I always have the corned beef hash because I think it's the best that I've eaten anywhere, and it's always good here.
Fresh, organic, homemade, really good quality.
Enjoy soups, sandwiches, thick stacks of specialty pancakes, waffles and French toast, fluffy omelets, plus fresh baked coffee cakes and specialty breads. Made from scratch and available for takeout or wholesale. Yesterday's uses farm fresh ingredients, does all their own baking, and makes everything to order just for you. This is Sarah, who makes it all happen. Shh, she's camera shy. And this is Yesterday's Restaurant in Jackson Village.
What makes Margarita Grill the go-to restaurant in the North Country? Margarita Grill has soul. Sustainable. Organic. Handcrafted. Local. Margarita Grill in Glen, New Hampshire, a Southwest-inspired restaurant and cantina with a unique twist, like nothing you've ever experienced.
Get ready for insider information from a local expert when White Mountains Today returns. We're in the interview studio, so stay tuned.
Experience something original and flavorful in a unique setting. Experience a Valley Original restaurant. The Mount Washington Valley is a one-of-a-kind destination. Valley Originals are one-of-a-kind restaurants, independently owned and operated, offering something special you can't find anywhere else. Here are just a few.
Margarita Grill in Glen is a New Hampshire sustainable restaurant and lodging environmental champion. From fresh squeezed margaritas to meats and produce from local farms, they're dedicated to the freshest, healthiest ingredients around. The menu is filled with creative Southwestern entrees, as well as options for all tastes.
The legendary Wildcat Tavern in Jackson Village offers delicious comfort food to fine dining. Listen to live jazz, rock and roll, swing, country, or traditional Irish music 7 nights a week. Executive Chef Brian Alden and the Wildcat staff look forward to your visit.
The 302 West Smokehouse and Tavern in Freiburg is a fun local hangout and a deliciously unique eatery. Enjoy their newly expanded menu featuring a variety of taste sensations, plus exciting and innovative daily and weekly specials, creative events, live entertainment, and weekly contests. The White Mountain Cider Company in Glen is owned by Culinary Institute of America graduates Scott and Teresa Stearns and features award-winning creative contemporary cuisine using seasonal ingredients. Stop by the country store for deli meats and sandwiches, to-go meals, bakery, and cider mill.
Get a taste of the Mount Washington Valley at a Valley Original restaurant. There are well over 20 restaurants in all. Look for the gold flag outside member restaurants and see the full directory at thevalleyoriginals.com.
Walk into Fields of Ambrosia in North Conway Village to find shelves filled with natural organic bath and body products for the entire family. Made right in the store by owner Deb Jason. Deb uses locally grown herbs, essential oils, plant and vegetable oils, and botanical nutrients to create lotions, massage oils, scrubs, and handmade soaps. Rural remedies for muscle therapy, skin therapy, anti-stress, and outdoor products like deep-free insect repellent, tick repellent, and poison ivy therapy are straight from Mother Nature's medicine chest. Men are pampered with bath, body, and grooming products and elegant shave accessories. Facial care lines include mature skin, anti-aging, acneic, and rosacea troubled skin, and their own line of mineral makeup suitable for all skin types. You will find natural brushes, sponges, and loofahs, bath salt crystals, shower blossoms, and bath bombs. Home aroma products include air fresheners, wax pottery, potpourri, and essential oil diffusers. A visit to Fields of Ambrosia on Main Street in North Conway Village is a treat all year round.
The food, the party, the legend. All roads lead to the Red Parka Pub in Glen, where the Valley rallies. Revive after skiing, hiking, or attractions with famous hand-cut steaks aged and hand-cut right on premise, chicken, ribs, fresh seafood, and lots of great appetizers. A fresh salad bar with homemade items and gluten-free options. All kids' entrees come with dessert and refills on beverages. The Red Parka uses fresh ingredients from local farms whenever possible. Everyone is comfortable at the Parka with seating for young families, large parties, date night, and even an outdoor patio in season. In addition to being dedicated to your total dining satisfaction, the Parka is a conscientious leader in the community, organizing several large events each year that benefit local nonprofit organizations and scholarships. The Parka also knows that when the sun goes down, it's time to let loose. It's license plates, mason jars, and the hottest live music scene in the Valley. The Red Parka Pub, a Valley original, the Valley legend, Route 302, Glen, New Hampshire.
So, are you excited about the 100th anniversary of Chevy trucks?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Are you impressed that Chevy's been building trucks for an entire century?
Uh-huh. Yep.
What about you?
Uh-huh.
Are you looking forward to the next 100 years?
Can't wait.
Oh, manatees, a.k.a. the sea cow. Oh, there's one.
Manatees in novelty teas? Surprising.
What's come at me, bro?
It's something you say to a friend.
What's not surprising? How much money Matt saved by switching to Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more.
All right, we are back here on White Mountains Day. I've been having a great time with Greg Fisher.
Hi.
Finally, great to meet you.
Yeah, nice to finally make it on the show.
Wonderful. My mic. Oh boy. All right, hold on. No, my mic's on. Must be maybe the transmitter, Hans. Can you hear me at all? Can we just continue, or do I need to check it?
Uh-oh.
Ah, All right.
Does that mean I get to run the show now? Yeah. Do I get to take over?
You get to be in the hot seat. Well, actually, while Hans checks batteries, maybe you can tell me a little bit about Attitash and Wildcat, or do you want to talk about your background? Because it was really cool to find out where you've been. So
we could talk a little bit about Attitash and Wildcat. You know, today obviously is it's a national holiday. You know, as much as people. You know, it's the Super Bowl Sunday. I mean, it's just as big as Christmas, you know, practically for a lot of folks. You know, you get the wings, the beer on the table. I mean, there's a lot of planning that goes into today. But it's also one of the best days to go skiing, in my opinion, because, you know, to be honest, not a ton of people are, you know, out on the slopes. It is one of those days where, yes, as the ski industry, especially when the Patriots are in, Tom Brady, it's probably cost the ski industry thousands of dollars, millions of dollars, I should say, over the last 10 years.
Do you think he's cost them or brought people to the slopes doing the half?
I think, you know, I think that people do get out on the slopes. I think if you're a knowledgeable skier, it is one of those days where, you get more and more people out there. The years when the Giants and the Patriots were in the Super Bowl, as somebody who works for a company that has a bunch of resorts here in the Northeast, that one was always one that we were like, that stinks even more, because people would stay at home. But, you know, to get out on the slopes today, it's $35 at Attitash and Wildcat, so you get a discounted lift ticket. You have less lift lines, but the skiing is phenomenal. It's mid-February. A lot of our resorts right now, Attitash is at 50 Trails Open. Wildcat is doing very well after we had kind of a up and down January. But we look like we're going to have 4 to 6 inches of snow rolling in today. You know, Wildcat could see upwards of 10 inches now. So it's you know, it's looking very good for us here in the future. Attitash is a really cool event coming up around President's Weekend. You know, it's called Attitash After Dark. And,
Attitash After Dark?
Yeah, it's this new event series that we've been doing, and we teamed up with Bud Light to offer it. So it's on, we had one on MLK Saturday. We have one coming up on President's Day Saturday, and it features fireworks and Dave Matthews cover band called Crash. Yeah, so they're going to be performing. Actually, they're going to play 2 sets. They're going to play during the day in Ptarmigans, and then we're going to break at 6:30. We have a huge fireworks show, and then it goes into a second set. And the second set starts at 7 o'clock, and Ptarmigans becomes a 21 plus. Only. So that's something new for us this year. We've never done. And then on St. Patrick's Day, March 17th, Adam Ezra Band is coming to play. Yeah, so really, really excited to have them. So 3 big concerts up at Attitash this year. We're really excited about that. And
now these are going to be big.
Yeah, they are big. They're a lot of fun. You know, the first one was with a Bon Jovi tribute band. It's called Wanted DOA. They were a lot of fun. Tom Brady, of course, was playing on the TV, so we had the bands going on, the band playing while the Patriots, I think, were dismantling the Titans at the time. But so once that game was over or out of reach, they the band really got going and did a great job. So a lot of fun.
Can you get tickets ahead of time, or is it like
free.
You just have?
It's totally free.
What?
So the fireworks show we did for families, you know, and the idea there is at like 6:30 you get to go see the fireworks show, and then families, you know, I have 2 small kids. I would go home at that point because I would have dinner and then go out. But in the evening hours, you know, it's for those that are over 21 looking to have a good time. And yeah, we're really excited about it. It's been a great teamwork with Bud Light.
Awesome. Well, now I can talk.
Now
you're done. No, I'm just kidding. Well, that's fantastic. Where can they find more information?
You can find more on that one on attitash.com, and it's on the event calendar. And like I said, there's 2 more coming up. So it's February 17th and then March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
So great skiing. Awesome conditions at both resorts right now, and the full entertainment.
I mean, snowmaking is going to continue over at Attitash. You know, we're going to continue making some more snow. I know Tim's Trauma is on everybody's wish list there. You know, it's been a roller coaster of a year. It's been really tough to kind of keep up with Mother Nature and how she's working.
Well, here in the Northeast, we're used to that. We're used to that, and the groomers, the snowmakers, always come through. So they're going to make the best conditions possible, and you can always get out. If you're up here for the weekend, don't let that stop you. And there's tons to do at all the resorts.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, you said it. you know, this area has some of the oldest ski resorts in the country. You know, Cranmore's 80 years old. King Pine is up there. Shawnee is
80. I think they're 82.
82.
Yeah.
You know, Wildcat, we just celebrated our 60th anniversary last weekend, which was a lot of fun. You know, and
you have like the best job. You get to like plan all the parties and all these great,
yeah,
you know,
I've been
like
an events director for pretty much my entire career. That's how I started. I started with the X Games at Mount Snow back in 2000.
No way.
It was a really a great time, and you know, that's sort of stuff that I want to bring up to this valley up here is big time stuff, because you know, all the ski resorts around here are fantastic. They all do a great job. Families come to this town of North Conway. I mean, it's really cool that USA Today kind of gave North Conway that #1 ski town, because in my opinion, there's a lot of big towns out there in the West, but you know, this place here, a lot of people pumping through, and then the summertime is fantastic. You know, you have
and foliage and the four season.
It really that's why my family chose to move up here, is because we lived in Vermont. My wife and I met there for 10 years, and then we had the opportunity to go out to the Midwest for a little while, and then we came back. And North Conway, we were here for one summer, and we hadn't made that decision yet. And our youngest boy at the time was 2.5, and he just absolutely fell in love with this place.
Good.
So,
and now you've got 2.
Now we have 2. Yeah, we went to Storyland for his 3rd birthday. We kind of gave him because my wife was pregnant, and then the next morning his baby brother was born. So we have 2 children that are practically exactly 3 years apart. They're back to back birthdays. So,
wow.
Ronan is at home, and we're gonna go to Wildcat this afternoon. He's 4 years old, and he's
that's another perk to the job, right?
Yeah,
like your kids ripping it up.
That's kind of you know, I started skiing when I was in college, and these kids, he's 4
amazing,
and he's going to be
it's a
ripping
different
past me by the time he's
adult
7.
learners to kid learners, and that's another thing that the Valley's great about. It's about getting kids on the slopes, becoming lifetime skiers. And I want your insider scoop, though. Both resorts, where would you head today?
Where would I go today? Well, I'm going to Wildcat because our kids are in the Wildcat program. If I was skiing today, I would probably I'd head to Attitash, honestly, if I wasn't going to go up to Wildcat with the 2 kids. You know, Attitash is really has a lot of steeps to it, and I'm somebody who I like to. I ski fast. I enjoy skiing fast. I'm not a racer, but that's just kind of my mentality.
Yeah.
I tend to do a lot of things as hard as I possibly can.
Right.
And skiing is one of them. So
now, are you Bear Notch or Bear Peak or Attitash side? Which do you prefer?
I go back and forth.
Okay.
What I typically at Attitash, what I'll do is I'll go off the Yankee, and I'll make 5 or 6 laps on that to warm up, because it's you know, you get a lot of blues there. And then I'll take a lap up to the summit, take one long run. Either Whitehorse just got open with some new snowmaking, so Upper Tarm to, you know, down that way. Make one more lap to the summit, and then I'll go over to Bear, and I'll do Bear Peak. Usually Illusion and an Avenger.
So you make the rounds.
Yeah, I make the rounds. I kind of missed the park scene. I kind of was like,
I had big visions of that as well, and I'm like, it looks painful now.
Yeah, I went off one jump. I did jumps for a while. I could never get the rail thing down, and I hit one jump, and I broke my hairline fracture in my leg, and that's the only thing I've ever broken in my life. And I wasn't really on crutches or anything like that. It was really small. Knock on wood. Exactly. I'll probably go out today.
And Jinx Beetlejuice, we got you covered. Excellent. Well, so you're heading up to Wildcat. So, folks, if you can catch them and the kids, they'll be up at Wildcat today. But lots going on at both resorts. You can find out more information. What's the easiest way to do that?
So attitash.com or skiwildcat.com, of course, will get you all the information. And I want to give one last plug.
Yeah,
so we found out yesterday that Alice Mayweather got onto the U.S. ski team. And Alice is she grew up skiing in the area. She was on the Attitash race team for a long time, and then she went actually down south to go to school. It's awesome, and kudos to Alice. We're honored at Attitash to sponsor her. Actually, we're a helmet sponsor, which is kind of neat.
Oh my gosh! So we're going to be seeing you guys at the Olympics.
Yeah, we could potentially see her on TV. I'm excited to see that. You know, it's really cool to see Olympians coming out of the area for racing, because this area has a lot of great background here.
Awesome. Well, very good things happening, and yes, congrats to Alice. for being named to the U.S. ski team just yesterday, I think, or the day
before.
before.
I think she got announced. I think we got word about it on Friday. Friday evening.
You guys probably had the inside scoop, I imagine.
I think all of us found out really quickly.
I think Dave Gregory, I found out from Dave.
Marty Bash actually sent us an article, and the coach from the Attitash race team, it was simultaneously, and then John Lowell, who's our GM at Attitash, had sent it to me, and I had already seen it like 3 times.
That's big news.
Yeah, so it just kind of really went around really fast, and
awesome.
A lot of fun. It's great to see. I'm excited about the Olympics. It's always such a cool thing to see every 4 years and stuff.
Absolutely. So. All right. Well, Greg, thank you so much.
Thanks
Lots of information there.
Yeah.
So attitash.com, skiwildcat.com. We're going to be having a lot of fun at both resorts, and of course the après and the at night.
The Attitash After Dark.
After dark.
Yep,
yeah. So you can find out more information at the website as well, attitash.com. All right. Thanks again.
Thank you.
And we'll be back with more here on White Mountains Today.
Two things are better than one. Everyone knows that. That's why we're offering 2 mountains for 1 ticket. You can ski Attitash and Wildcat Mountains in the same day on a single lift ticket. They're just 20 minutes apart in the #1 ski town in the east, North Conway, New Hampshire. 2 mountains, 1 ticket. Double your downhill this winter at Attitash and Wildcat Mountains. Visit 2mountains1ticket.com for more information.
Play the White Mountains TV adventure game to win a brand new ski package from Andy's Ski and Snowboard Shop, plus a vacation at Adventure Suites, North Conway's amazing theme hotel. Just go to our website, whitemountains.tv, and guess where the grand prize is hidden on this map. Tune into White Mountains Today on weekend mornings for clues and a chance to win lift tickets and passes to area resorts. The White Mountains TV adventure game. Play now at whitemountains.tv.
Look great, feel great at the Cutoff Salon and Day Spa. Cutoff stylists are continuously trained in the latest trends and techniques. Let them cut, color, or style to bring out your best or give you a stunning new look. The Cutoff has everything you need to maintain your look, including products from Paul Mitchell, TG, Milkshake, Moroccan Oil, and Pureology. Rejuvenate or transform with spa services including pedicures, manicures, facials, body wraps, massage, and makeovers with Marabella Cosmetics. The Cutoff is bridal party headquarters. Bring your entourage and get ready with our team of stylists, makeup artists, and skincare specialists. Thursday night is men's night, haircuts, and a free frosty beverage. The Cutoff is about beauty, balance, and a commitment to total wellness. For an appointment or consultation, call The Cutoff today at 603-356-6276.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center in Bartlett hosts skiing and snowshoeing the way it was meant to be. On 65 kilometers of trails with spectacular riverside views, pristine waterfalls, picturesque flat meadows, and challenging hills. A beginner or expert will appreciate the 6.5-mile trail along the Saco River that ends at Attitash, or ski from the 200-year-old farmhouse, now Base Lodge, up into the forest past waterfalls for some steep winding hills. The beauty and diversity of the Garland Family's Touring Center is enhanced by world-class grooming done by Doug's brother John.
We want you to come back. We want you to feel included. Our favorite phrase is, give us a chance. We'll make a Bear Notch believer out of you.
Bear Notch Ski Touring Center is located in Bartlett on Route 302, just under 4 miles west of Attitash. Find out more on how to become a believer by calling or visiting them online at bearnotchskitouring.com.
Here's a place you'll love, the Shovel Handle Pub. 3-story dining in a post and beam barn that's unique, warm, and inviting. Yankee cuisine creatively prepared. Appetizers like loaded nachos and shrimp scampi pizza. Entrees like cedar plank roasted salmon, blackberry barbecue ribs, chicken and dumplings, and farm-to-table specials. Live music and a great bar for hanging with friends. And what a location! At the base of Black Mountain Ski Area, up a country road from beautiful Jackson Village and minutes from North Conway. Make it a vacation. The Shovel Handle Pub is on the premises of Whitney's Inn, featuring 27 rooms, 8 suites, and 2 cabins, all renovated with modern amenities for luxurious comfort. Alpine and cross-country skiing, hiking, and fishing are all right outside the door, and it's won the Wedding Wire Bride's Choice Award for wedding venue 2 years in a row. Or try the nearby Inn at Jackson, combining Victorian charm and character with masterful modern updates in the heart of the village. Learn more at whitneysinn.com.
Winter, make Shawnee Peak your skiing destination. Ski or ride over 40 perfectly groomed trails and 3 terrain parks. With 19 trails lit at night, we offer the most night skiing in New England. Shawnee Peak, just 30 minutes from North Conway, and at ShawneePeak.com.
Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire provide the best snowmobiling adventures in the Northeast. With our fleet of new Arctic Cat snowmobiles, you will have access to the largest trail systems in Maine and New Hampshire. You'll enjoy cruising through the backcountry and taking in the beautiful scenic vistas along the trails. We provide you with trail maps, and all our sleds are equipped with GPS locators. We also offer guided tours, and if you need cold weather gear, we have that as well. Enjoy a Northeast Snowmobile adventure on a new Arctic Cat at Northeast Snowmobile Rentals in Freiburg, Maine and Gorham, New Hampshire.
Join the skiing lifestyle. Learn to ski at Cranmore Mountain Resort. Cranmore has been at the forefront of ski instruction since the 1930s. If you've always wanted to learn to ski or snowboard, Cranmore is the place to go.
Kids Rule is for kids that are ages 4 to 14, and we do spend a lot of time, and we see a lot of kids that are just starting out in the program, but we also see a lot of children that have started here and progressed, so they are masters all over the mountain. You know, they're skiing from the top of the mountain, they're looking for adventure in the terrain parks, or going through the glades. And it's all about providing an adventure and encouraging them to continue to build their skills and increase their knowledge and proficiency of skiing and the safety and responsibility of being a skier or a snowboarder. This gives them the consistency, the experience, and the mileage they need to get a good footing under them.
To learn to ski or snowboard, visit Cranmore.com or call 800-SUN-AND-SKI.
Gatorade G2, half the sugar with all the electrolytes.
Let's go.
Made to help you handle the heat and bring the fire. You were made for this, and Gatorade was made to fuel it.
All right, here we are back on White Mountains today. My mic is working. That's always a good thing. We're going to be doing some more watch and win. We're going to take a look at the weather forecast and a whole lot more. So Hans, where would you like to go? Weather, excellent choice. All right, the weather forecast is brought to you by the Mount Washington Valley Chamber of Commerce. What's your adventure? You can find out more information at skinorthconwaynh.com. Skiing adventures in the #1 ski town in North America, as voted by readers of USA Today. So we do have a winter weather advisory in effect, and it looks like this storm isn't as big as they originally thought. So the actual accumulations are a little bit less, 3 to 6, with higher elevations still looking at 6 to 12. We're 23 degrees here in North Conway, cloudy skies. We're expecting that snow to start any moment. Very excited for that. Nice fresh dusting on the slopes for today. All right, so North Conway, 32 degrees expected for the high. Southwesterly winds at 15 to 20, gusting up to 35. We have snow accumulations 1 to 3 during the daytime. Chance of snow 90%. Moving into the overnight hours, winter weather advisory comes into effect. 25 for the overnight low. Snow and rain. We're expecting 3 to 6 inches of accumulation. Precipitation expected at 100%. And the winds die down a little bit to 10 degrees out of the south. Now tomorrow we're going to wake up to tapering snow showers in the morning, and then partly sunny skies, 28 for the high, winds out of the west, gusty at 10 to 15, with higher at 30 miles per hour. And then Tuesday things settle down wind-wise, late and variable, temperatures 25 and mostly cloudy skies. So for the backcountry and higher elevations, a little bit different of a picture. They're actually getting snow at the moment, and they have low visibility, high winds, 90 miles per hour for the gusts, and they've been seeing that. Let's see, they have 6 degrees for the actual temperature right now. Winds sustained at 61 out of the west, and they're only expected to see a high of 18. So the wind chill right now, -24, and they have 6 inches of snow, ice, rime on the ground with deeper drifts, Sunrise this morning, 6:54, and sunset at 5:04. The length of day, check it out, at 10 hours and 10 minutes. All right, next show starting on Saturday, and I'll probably be back in the host chair. We're going to be talking to Jackson Cross Country. We have Zebs with lovely Paula coming on and talking about yummy foods, and Gorham Bike and Ski with Jack Steffen. Okay, so let's head to the slopes. This snow report is brought to you by Bretton Woods, New Hampshire's largest ski resort, and they have lots of accolades to talk about. They were recognized by readers of Ski Magazine for best grooming this year, and top 2 for snow and grooming in the East for the past 5 years. Bretton Woods, just 35 minutes from North Conway. 65 trails, 370 acres, 24 miles with 7 lifts, machine groomed and packed powder, based up to 30 to 40 inches, and 5 to 8 inches of new snow in the past 72 hours. They have a Sport Toma Day going on, Demo Day, try the latest and greatest, as well as Nordic tours. Cranmore opened today with 44 trails, 140 acres, 7 lifts, machine groomed and loose granular. Base up to 15 to 25 with 2 inches of new snow in the past 72 hours. Tubing and Mountain Adventure Park are open today from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. 80th anniversary weekend, lots of festivities going on and lift deals to be had, so Cranmore.com is the place. All right, for today, we have King Pine with 17 trails, 50 acres, 5 miles of terrain with 5 lifts, machine groomed packed powder. Today's hours are 8:30 a.m. till 4 p.m., and they're going to be doing a lot of fun stuff at Prairie for the Super Bowl. So you might want to check it out at kingpine.com. And Shawnee Peak celebrating big years over there, 80 years for Shawnee Peak. And they're skiing and riding on 32 trails, 6 lifts, machine groomed and packed powder conditions, base up of 18 to 28 with 2 inches of new snow in the past 3 days. Next in line, we have Sunday River. They have fresh snow, a game this evening. They're looking for a great party on and off the slopes, so you might want to check out what they got going on. They have snowmaking team, Risky Business, getting some loving today. And then after days of snowmaking agony, Top Gun and Quantum Leap are now open and ungroomed. The remainder of the terrain got the stripes last night. 88 trails, 498 acres. Whiteout weekend's coming up next weekend at SundayRiver.com. You can find out what you can do. Lots going on all weekend, actually. And then Eddie the Yeti Family Peak Dinner. Make your reservations now. Cross country, starting off with Bretton Woods. 34K Classic, 40K Skate, machine groomed packed powder with 6 to 7 inches of new snow in the past 72 hours. Their marathon scheduled for the February 10th, that's a Saturday. And then 44th annual Mount Washington Cup is happening on Sunday, February 11th. So more details and info at the Bretton Woods website. Bear Notch, they've been out grooming already this morning. 30K Classic, 30K Skate, loose granular packed powder, based up to 9 to 20. They have 2 inches of new snow in the past 72 hours, and they want to let you know that their waterfall crossing is now in. Western Trail Network freshly groomed today, and they have been out with the Renovator and the Tiller. So they have nice granular snow out there, sugar snow surface. Great Glen Trails up in Pinkham Notch, 15K Classic, 15K Skate, loose granular hard pack. They have a base up to 4 to 10. They have 2 inches of new snow in the past 7 days at Great Glen. Snow coach tours are heading out at 8:30 a.m. till 3 p.m. Tubing Hill open 8:30 a.m. till 4:30, and fat bikes available for rentals at 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. Nordic Meisters coming up on Tuesday. And Jackson Cross Country. They have 30K Classic, 36K Skate, machine groomed loose granular with a base up to 5 to 8. 2 inches of new snow in the past 72 hours at Jackson Cross Country. Cocoa Cabin is open today from 10 a.m. till 3 p.m. You can go get a locally baked treat, some delicious hot cocoa, and roast some tasty s'mores by the outdoor fire. They also have a guided snowshoe tour going off at 2-hour tour at 11 a.m. Cost for the tour is just $15. And you get an all-day snowshoe trail pass. Lessons going on today for kids and adults. And you want to go to jacksonxc.org for more information. Okay, let's give it away. Let's give it away. What are we going to give away? You know what? I can't resist. Hans, I'm going to give a Mount Washington Snow Coach Tour away. Hans is a driver. Did I mention that already today? Well, up at the Mount Washington Auto Road, it's a beautiful place. Please, if you've never been, you have to go check it out, even if you don't win this ticket. And this is good for one adult any day, it is weather permitting, for a seat on the Mount Washington Snow Coach Tour. Now, this tour goes up to about tree line, looks out into the Great Gulf Wilderness. It is gorgeous. And at the time that I did the last time, I had one kid in a carrier, and they were so gracious. You know, you pay for the seat, but you strap them all in nice and safe. Took my dad, took my kid. We had an experience of a lifetime. So we're going to give away one ticket for one adult on the Snow Coach. How this is going to work, the question will appear magically on your screen, and you call 356-6619, one win for 30 days for our household. Your answer must match our answer, even if we are incorrect, and you must pick up your prize within 30 days of winning. All right, I'm going to take a guess at this one, Hans, too. Probably be wrong. Which NFL team has lost the most Super Bowls? Is it the Denver Broncos, Buffalo Bills, Philadelphia Eagles, or the New England Patriots? Now, actually, I'll say my guess after. I don't want to put my probably misinformation out there. So let's go to the phones first. This is for a seat on the Mount Washington Snow Coach. Good morning. What's your guess?
Buffalo Bills.
Buffalo Bills. Is that correct? No, not correct. Taking B off the count there, but thanks for playing. Try again at 356-6619. Bills. They're not the biggest losers, I guess. That's horrible to say. I feel bad. Now, good morning.
Good morning. Denver Broncos.
Denver Broncos is the guess? Correct.
Yes.
Denver Broncos. Yeah, I was going to guess the Eagles, so you trumped me on that one. Nice work. Who's on the line?
Bruce from Ossipee.
Well, Bruce from Ossipee, you just picked up a seat on the Mount Washington Snow Coach. Have you been up there before?
Never have.
Ah, Bruce.
I've been up Mount Washington, but not up Philly.
You are going to love it, and hopefully you get to take a ride with Hans, because he has great stories. He's like one of those guys. I've done the Mount Washington, Alton Eagle Day? It's fantastic. So, Bruce, hang on the line. We'll get all your information and enjoy your tour.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, folks, we are going to take, that's it. That's all the time we have? Not enough time. Look at all these tickets I had. All right, we'll give them away next Saturday, though. If you tune in starting at 7:30, I'll be back here, and we'll have weather. We'll have the ski conditions. We'll have event calendars. Plus, we have Paula from Zeds joining us, Jackson Cross Country, and Gorham Bike and Skis. So hopefully you can join us as well. Thanks for tuning in, and for Hans Bauer in the back room, enjoy the rest of your weekend here in the Mount Washington Valley.